she asked her dad to.
A scary book. Okay. So I think we're on this page. I'm sorry if I'm rereading it. So the next morning, as Ramona took her sandwiches out of the refrigerator and put them in her lunchbox, Mrs. Quimby asked, "Does your throat feel all right?" "Yes," answered Ramona crossly. "Sore throats are going around," said Mrs. Quimby. Since she had gone to work in the pediatrician's office, she looked for symptoms in her daughters. Last week it had been chickenpox spots, and the week before swollen glands. "Mama, I had a bad dream last night." Like you said. "What did you dream?" "Something was chasing me and I couldn't run." The dream was still vivid in Ramona's mind. She had been standing at the corner of the house where the zinnias used to be. She knew something terrible was about to come around the corner of the house to get her. She stood as if frozen, unable to lift her feet from the grass. Have you guys ever had a dream like that where you can't move? Yeah?
Yeah.
Me too.
I had a dream when I was chained up to a chair.
Chained up to a chair. Wow. I had a dream where like I couldn't yell, you know, when I'm trying to scream, but it's like
I could have.
Okay, one more dream,
I
sorry.
had a dream that like my dad got killed.
Oh, that's
And
terrible.
and it was kind of funny because a bunch of chickens were taking over my grandma's.
Wow.
Killing my mom.
Okay, let's continue. She had been terrified in her dream, and yet the yard had looked clear and bright. The grass was green, and the zinnias blooming in shades of pink and orange and scarlet. So real, Ramona felt she could have touched them. Beezus, is Beezus her sibling?
Yes,
Big
sister.
sister, okay, was rinsing her cereal bowl under the kitchen faucet. Ugh, that old dream, she remarked. I've had it several times, and it's awful. You did not. Ramona was indignant. Her dream was her own, not something passed down from Beezus like an old dress or old rain boots. You're just saying that. I did too have it. Beezus shrugged off the dream as of little importance. Everybody has that dream. Ramona, are you sure you feel all right? Asked Miss Quimby. You seem a little cranky this morning. Ramona scowled. I am not cranky. Another dream I don't like, said Beezus, is the one where I'm standing in my underwear in the hall at school and everybody is staring at me. That is just about the worst dream there is. Yeah.
No, that's not.
No?
Just scarier things. Yeah.
This, too, was a familiar dream to Ramona. Not that she was going to admit it. Beezus needed not think she dreamt all the dreams first. Mrs. Quimby looked at Ramona scowling by the refrigerator with her lunchbox in her hand. She laid her hand on Ramona's head to see if she was feverish. Ramona jerked away. I am not sick, and I am not cranky, she told her mother and flounced out of the door on her way to another day in room 1. When Ramona reached Glenwood School, she trudged into the building where she sat, huddled at the foot of the staircase that led to the upper grades. She wondered what it would be like to spend her days in one of the upstairs classrooms. Anything would be better than the first grade. And so she's sitting here at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, she looks pretty mad. And cranky. Even though she says she's not. What if I don't go to room 1, she thought. What if I hide in the girls' bathroom until school is out? That would be a long time.
6 hours.
Yeah.
Or maybe even.
Before she found the answers to the question, Mr. Cardoza came striding down the hall on his way to the stairs. He stopped directly in front of Ramona Mr. Cardoza was a tall, thin man with dark hair and eyes, and he made Ramona, sitting there on the bottom steps, feel very small. Mr. Cardoza frowned and pulled down the corners of his mouth, probably like this, right? That's a good one. In a way that made Ramona understand that he was poking fun at the expression on her face. Suddenly he smiled and pointed at her as if he had made an exciting discovery. Startled, Ramona drew back. "I know who you are," Mr. Cardoza spoke, as if identifying Ramona was the most interesting thing that could happen. "You do?" Ramona forgot to scowl. "You are Ramona Quimby, also known as Ramona Q." Ramona was astonished. She had expected him to tell her, if she knew who she was at all, that she was Beatrice's little sister. "How do you know?" she asked. "Oh, I get around," he said, and whistling softly through his teeth, started up the stairs. Ramona watched him take the steps 2 at a time with his long legs and suddenly felt good whistling him. More cheerful enough to face room 1 once more. A teacher from the upper grades knew the name, okay you guys, come on, whistling. We're almost done. Knew the name of a little first grader. Maybe someday Mr. Cardoza would be her teacher too. And that's the end of this chapter. It's the end of time. Okay, thank you for letting me read for you guys.
Good job, everybody. So